C. I am also the owner of Seven Crowns Publications and the owner of Goddess of Eden Cosmetics and Skincare. Today we're going to talk about knowing your worth, respecting your worth, and owning your worth. Um, Let me just start by saying today has been a day. Hey, hey Shanika, hey Sensin. Welcome. Today has been a day. It has really been a day for me. We're just gonna get into it. So, knowing your worth, you are enough. Most times we feel like we're not enough, and I'm gonna get into that. So, for example, as a mother, you do all you can do for your babies. I mean, you give them, or you try to give them the world. And no matter how much you give them, no matter how much you sacrifice for them, no matter how much you just lay down everything on the line for them, as a mom, sometimes we do feel like we're still not doing enough, or we're still not enough as mothers. And that's fine, that's normal. But then when we start feeling like that, what do we do? Do I have any sense in? Are you a mommy? Shamika, are you a mommy? If any of you mommies can relate to me right now, just put a heart in the comment section and let me know that you're feeling me. I had this friend the other day and she was going through it, y'all. Y'all know I like to share real life personal stories. I have her permission. Oh, okay. I have 4 girls and 2 boys and a glam baby. Okay. Anyway, my friend, she was going through it, y'all. Hey, Press. Danielle, I see you, girl. My friend, the other day, she was going through, okay, for y'all that's just coming in, we're talking about owning your worth. You are enough. Sometimes we may not feel like we're good enough, or we do enough as mothers, as wives, as whatever role, whatever important role we have, okay? So, I was getting into the story about my friend yesterday. She was going through it, and I do have her permission to share it. And she came to me and she was like, Takara, I just don't know what to do. I give up. I'm tired. Nobody understands. Nobody is hearing me. Nobody is seeing this. And I looked at her like, but I'm here. She was like, how are you here? We was at her house. She said, how are you here? But you're at home like 24/7, and we only FaceTime or we talk, or the only time we meet up is like random occasions. I said, I'm here though. I'm here. She was like, I'm never going to be a good mom. I've tried this. I'm never going to be good enough. Then my mom is telling me that she was a way better mother than I was. I was like, girl, wait a minute. First of all, we do not have babies to walk in our mother's footsteps. Maybe we can learn something from our mothers, but we're not our mothers. Let's start there. And then I told her, what do you mean you feel like you're not good enough to be a mom? You're not doing enough. These babies never go without. I was telling her that. I said, your babies never go without. Even when you don't have it, you make a way. You never ask for any help. I've offered you, and you will curse me out when I offer you. To me, that spells mom. A strong mom at that. I feel like that sometimes. I feel like that as a mom. I feel like I'm not good enough to be their mom. I do feel like that sometimes. And though I give them anything they need, I don't give them what they want. I give them what they need, and then occasionally I'll give them what they want if they earn it. But sometimes I just feel like my worth as a mom is just mediocre. What causes me to feel that way? When they're sick and I can't do nothing about it but take them to the doctors and give them medicines and they're still sick. When they're in pain, I can't take that pain away from my babies. I have to sit there and watch that. When I can't provide what they want as opposed to what they need. And what they want is usually not the essentials, but we all want to spoil our kids to a certain extent. If they come to me and say, Mom, I want this, and I say, well, right now you can't get it. It's not in the budget. I don't like to hear myself saying it to them. And then they they get this look on their face. You know, they get this look on their face, and most time children will try to put you into like a guilt trip mode as a parent. They do that a lot. But then sometimes, you know, if you know they deserve it, if you know they deserve this electronic or this outfit or these shoes, but at the same time, right now it's just not in your budget, because then you'll have to choose between keeping a roof over y'all head or putting a smile on their face. And you want to do both, but sometimes we just can't do both right then and there. We just cannot. Hey, Fonda. It's just a lot, and I was feeling like that today. Also, it extends beyond motherhood, y'all. The business world, the business world. Let me share my experience today. Facebook was acting a donkey with me. I don't know why. Ever since that little glitch they had when everything was shut down, like Facebook and Instagram, y'all remember that? And we all thought that we was hacked. Ever since I was able to retrieve my account, I just been having trouble. So I prayed. I was like, and I always pray before I do a live and everything. I was like, oh my God, please do not glitch. Don't do this. Don't just let it work in my favor, Lord. It glitched. It glitched. I felt horrible. Nobody knows how horrible I felt, because first of all, I felt like even though it wasn't on me, I felt like it was, because the organization, we invited her to be our guest. We have standards to uphold. And when I feel like when those standards as the vice president isn't upheld on my end, I feel bad. I don't care how many times somebody say, girl, you can't control that. You it doesn't matter. It's just how I feel. So I felt like I didn't do my best. So I went into shutdown for a couple of minutes. I did. I shut all the way down today. Just trying to puzzle my brain of what I could have did differently to make it right. And even though there's going to be another chance with that special guest, for some reason, I feel like if I don't get it right the first time, then the second time, even if I do get a second or a third chance, it's still not going to top that first time, because I supposed to have got it right that time. So then I felt like I wasn't enough, like I wasn't doing enough. I felt like I could have did better, if that makes sense. We are our own worst critics, y'all. We are so tough on ourselves as moms and wives and business women. It just don't make any sense. It really don't. I agree, President Ed. Grace is definitely needed. It's definitely needed. It is. And it extends beyond the business world. Marriages, relationships. If you have a sister, brother, whatever. But be mindful. Never let nobody close to you know that you're feeling like you're not good enough. I'm going to tell you why, because most times they prey on that. And when they prey on that, they would use it as an emotional weapon to attack you mentally. They will do that. And then they'll feed it. They will feed it. They will feed it and feed it until it grows in your mind and grow on you mentally. And then sooner or later, you really going to have it drilled in your head that you're not good enough. You're not good enough to be them kids' mom. You're not good enough to run no organization. You're not good enough to be a CEO. You're not good enough. But you are. You are. Yes, Vonda. Yes. We get tired of saying we don't have it or I can't do it. Me? I don't like saying I don't have it to my babies or those who are near and dear to me that I know for a fact, you know, they need the help for real when they ask. I hate telling them I don't have it. I hate saying I can't complete a task or something right now because I'm not feeling well. Even though those are things beyond my control, I still feel some type of way. So just know your worth, own it, respect it. You are enough. You are enough. You are so much light and love and abundance to so many people, and you don't even know it probably. You know what? It's probably somebody in your circle that secretly depend on your post every day just to lift them up and get them out of bed, just to inspire them, motivate them. You never know. You never know. But you know what? I'm so glad y'all joined my live today. I'm glad that I was able to come up out of that little darkness that I was in, because I really did feel that way, y'all. I really did. And I wanted to be transparent. I was going to discuss another topic, but I was like, no, I need to be transparent. Because I know sometimes I'm not the only one who feels like, hey, I'm not doing enough and I'm not good enough. So I thank y'all for joining. Thank you to the boards and the faces and the bosses organization and our followers for tuning in. You will be able to join me next Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern time, on Instagram and the Bosses community page, business page. So y'all have a good day. Enjoy your Thursday.